Yah, please fill me with the Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, amen. We'll start with the Shema, listen and obey. Children of Yah, pay careful attention and respond. Yahweh is our power and authority. Yahweh works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yahweh with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. 2 Corinthians chapter 2. So I made up my mind that I would not pay you another visit, another painful visit. For if I cause you pain, who is left to make me happy except the people I have pained? Indeed, this is why I wrote as I did, so that when I came, I would not have to be pained by those who ought to be making me happy. For I have had enough confidence in all of you to believe that unless I could be happy, none of you could be happy either. I wrote to you with greatly distressed and anguished heart, and with many tears, not in order to cause you pain, but to get you to realize how very much I love you. Now, if someone has been a cause of pain, it is not I whom he has pained, but in some measure, I don't want to overstate it, all of you. For such a person, the punishment already imposed on him by the majority is sufficient, so that now you should do the opposite. Forgive him, encourage him, comfort him. Otherwise, such a person might be swallowed up in overwhelming depression. So I urge you to show that you really do love him. The reason I wrote you was to see if you would pass the test, to see if you would fully obey me. Anyone you forgive, I forgive too. For indeed, whatever I have forgiven, if there has been anything to forgive, has been for your sake in the presence of the Messiah, so that we will not be taken advantage of by the adversary, for we are quite aware of his schemes. Now, when I went to Troas to proclaim the good news of the Messiah, since a door has been opened for me by the Lord, I could not rest, because I failed to find my brother Titus. So I left the people there and went to Macedonia. But thanks be to God, who in the Messiah constantly leads us in a triumphal procession, and through us spreads everywhere the fragrance of what it means to know him. For the God, we are the aroma of the Messiah, both among those being saved and those being lost. To the latter, we are the smell of death, leading only to more death, but to the former, we are the sweet smell of life, leading to more life. Who is equal to such a task? For we are not like a lot of folks who go about huskering God's message for a fee. On the contrary, we speak out of a sincere heart, as people sent by God, standing in God's presence, living in union with the Messiah. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading 2 Corinthians chapter 16? We can write others in love, sharing God's truth. Forgive others, encourage others, comfort others, show your love for others. Aim to obey, aim to pass the test put before you. Forgive so that the adversary will not take advantage of you. Proclaim the good news of the Messiah as you travel from town to town. Pray that Yah opens doors for you. Thank God often. Aim to follow Messiah. Aim to be a pleasing aroma of the Messiah. Proclaim Messiah free of charge, out of a sincere heart, as sent by God, as if you are standing in God's presence, living in union with the Messiah. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can forgive, encourage, comfort others that God places in our lives. Write love letters to others in your life. Produce spiritual fruit. love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, humility, and self-control. And how can we bear one another's burdens? We can aim to be a pleasing aroma to others in our circle. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing. Yahweh will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yahweh will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yahweh will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Amen.